Hi guys, it's Maisie, and for today's video we are creating this little pinky peach springtime look. So basically this is my go-to look that I wear in spring and I'm obsessed. I'm actually obsessed with it. So if you want to see how I get it, let's get into the video. I will also note to you now that I don't have foundation on. I don't wear foundation on an everyday basis. So there's no foundation in this little tutorial, get ready with me sort of thing in my bobby. So obviously if you want to wear foundation with it, pop foundation underneath, but I just don't have any on, so you won't see me put foundation on in this video. That's what I clarify. So now you can actually get into the video. So to begin with, we are taking the Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. You know, this is one of my favourite, I'm not even going to lie to you, this is one of my favourite primers of all time. It was also one of my first ever primers I had. So that's a fun little fact for you there. So this is my little, this is my always go-to. Where have I put the lid? Will forever be one of my go-to because it was the first ever primer I ever used. So it holds a very special place in my heart. Plus, I like that it's a gel and not like a liquid cream. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean. I prefer gels, like silicone gels. I don't know why. I just find that it smooths out and balances your face a lot more. I have got makeup all over my desk. That's nice. So next I'm taking my trusty Insta Concealer and Concealer Corrector. Correcting Concealer. That's the one. Correcting Concealer from Rimmel. Look, I've literally got barely any of the orange left. Like, I need to buy a new one. It's tragic. I really need to buy a new one. Anybody else hate it when they're blending it out with like a beauty blender or whatever, and you hold it that close to the end where you're actually blending it with, that it goes all over your nails, like the actual product you're blending in? That happens to me all the time and it really stresses me out. It really stresses me out. I'm like, what are you doing to me? You know what I mean? Now we're taking the 24-hour infallible concealer from L'Oreal. I did actually do a video on this collection, so I will link that in the description below if you want to check it out. Like, I'm obsessed with it and it's amazing, and I like it because it's like full coverage, but it's also like light. It's sort of like a really thick full coverage concealer, but it also feels really light on the face. It's really weird, but I really like it. I also like that it's not in a tube and it's like a pomade, so it's in a little pot. I find that really cute. Now we're taking the collection pressed powder and we're just going to powder our face with it. I got a dent in this. Oh my god, there's a dent. I've used it that much. I am one of them people that like never hits pan on products. I've been doing makeup for like 3 years and I've never hit pan on one product apart from this one, apart from that e.l.f. powder. That's the only product I've ever hit pan on in the whole 3 years of me doing makeup. I think that's pretty amazing because I don't like hitting pan on stuff because it makes me so sad. But I'm one of them people, like, if I hit pan on it, I guarantee that I will not go and repurchase it because that's like, what's the point in that? Plus, the reason I never hit pan on stuff is because I change my makeup products way too much to ever warrant hitting pan on something. Like, most people are like, oh, here's my daily like routine of what I do for my makeup, but me, I don't have like a set daily routine of same products and everything. Like, I change every single day. I change my makeup to go with whatever season it is, what mood I'm in. Oh god, it's stuck on my thing. What season it is, what mood I'm in, and what outfit I'm going with. So set, like, do you know what I mean? Like, normal people is like, wear whatever, nude eye, nude lip, off eye pop sort of thing. I don't. Like, I have like a full blown like eye colour on most days. Different colours and everything. Like, I like to mix it all up. I'm just one of them people. So next we're taking the Hoola Benefit Bronzer. This is like one of my favourite bronzers, I'm not gonna lie. I love a good bronzer. This is one of my favourite for this look, is I do it nice and subtle because it's spring. We don't need no full contours or bronzers going on yet. We just need a little bit of colour. The real time, where we really need like bronze, is summer, because we need to look like a bronze goddess, don't we, in summer? But spring is just like a glow. I always say spring is for glowing and summer is for bronzing. I know that so many people will disagree with me on that, but that's just how I like to do it. Like in summer you will see me like with a glow, but it's not like full pelt glow. It's more like a full pelt bronze. Do you know what I mean? Blending bores me so much. You just have to sit and blend, don't you, for like a long time, and it's just like, what are you doing, bro? I wish there was a product out there where you just put it on and it blends it literally like in 2 seconds, like, whoop, blend. Do you know what I mean? Just press the button and off it pops. We've got our bronze going on. Just a subtle one. We don't want too much. Keep it subtle. Now I use 2 blushes. I never ever wear blush, but now I'm into blush and I'm digging it. So I use the L'Oreal Infallible Longwear Shaping Stick, which is the blush one, in the shade Sexy Flush, which is a really cute shade. And then I use the Model Co blush cheek powder in the shade Peach Bikini, because it's so nice. It's got like a sheen to it, where this one is sort of like a matte blush. This powdered one is sort of like a luminous peachy one sort of thing. It's got like a sheen to it, which I really like. So I sort of blend this one in and then put this over the top just to add a little bit more colour. I like never ever wear blush, so like in spring I'm like, get the blush out. It's my new thing, Blush is my new obsession. I also think it adds like a nice like colour to your cheeks, like you just don't look dead. Like, I found that. I just don't look that dead anymore. I look like a human because I've got a bit of colour in my cheeks. which is cool. Also, what I love about these is that they're not actually that pigmented. Like, they're pigmented, but like not extreme sort of thing. Oh, it made me laugh. I was watching Anastasia's video of Ruben Domain the other day, and it made me laugh so much. It was when he was putting the blush on her, and he's going, "Don't smile, Anna, don't smile. Just keep your face neutral." And she's going, "Why?" And he's going, "Because you don't want to put it on the apple of your cheeks, because you're not constantly smiling, are you? 90% of the time, you're just neutral. You're not smiling. So then when you aren't smiling, your blush is like halfway down your face. It's not like where it's meant to be. It's like in the wrong place. You know what I mean?" And I was like, oh my god, that is so true. Why have I not known about this before? He's helped me with my blush. Thank you, Ruben. Thank you a lot. Say my name when no one is around you. Say, baby, I love you. Why the sudden change? Say my name. You gotta shady, quit calling me baby. Now I'm just taking my collection brow kit because this is just what I use for my brows. I do want to experiment more. Oh god, that's a stray hair. More brow products this year, I'm not gonna lie, because I'm getting very stressed. This is the only brow products I've like, oh it's a lie, I've used 2. This is like the only brow powder I've ever used in my life, and I want to test some more out because I might find a product that's better for my brows than this, and I need to know, you know what I mean? If there isn't, I need to know about it. Like, to me, brows are one of them things that I'm ever like, oh my god, let me try some new products out for. Like, I'm just like, no, when it comes to brows, I'm not that, like, obsessed. I'm just like, whatever. Like, honestly, the only reason I ever do my brows when I do makeup is because I feel like without doing my brows, my makeup doesn't look complete. That is literally the only reason I do brows and my makeup. Otherwise I just wouldn't, because I'm like, I don't understand the whole hype about, oh my god, my brows. Like, I never will understand the whole hype about it. To me, it's just an eyebrow. It's there to catch rain. It stops stuff going in your eyes, sort of thing. There we go, bamboosh. Also, my eyebrows make me so stressed because they're literally black. So I have to buy like black powder or black pencil or whatever to fill them in. And not that many companies do black apparently. Like what? Oh, thanks for that. It's just like, really, thanks. Appreciate a lot. So now our brows and our face are done. Let's move on to our eyeshadow. Eyeshadow is my favourite part of the makeup look apart from highlight. So we are using these two Too Faced palettes. We've got the Sweet Peach and then the just Peachy mattes. This palette I tried out in a video and I think it was what did I don't know. I think I'm not sure if I wore it in a video at the beginning of this year or I used it in a video. I can't remember which one it was, but I used it sometime on this channel. It is mentioned somewhere. And I've used it about 3 times and I hated it. Oh my god. I have been so hyped to buy this palette for like last year or so. And I brought it at Christmas and I tried it and I'm not a fan. But I bought this palette when I went to Barcelona. And I'm actually obsessed with it. Like, it's so nice, it's beautiful. So I was like, oh, there's no shimmers in this. I need a shimmer on my eye. So I went into this one, I was like, give it another shot. And I've been using the shimmers out of it and they're actually okay, they're actually working. So I think I just need to try the mattes out of here a few more times. And I think, because I feel like this palette can grow on me. I feel like it could grow on me and I could end up loving it. But I just don't think I've given it a big enough of a chance. So that's what I'm going to do this spring. Give it a chance. But yeah, these two palettes mixed together are literally the best thing you'll ever see in your life. Honestly. Shade names in here are literally the cutest. So we're going to take... Oh, can you see? Hello, hello. So we're going to take this shade, this white shade here, called Peach Meringue. And we're just going to literally coat it all over the lid. And go as far as like up to the brow bone. So this is going to be like our base colour sort of thing. I should start carving my brows out more often, honestly. That's what I've literally just thought that here. No. Normally I only carve my brows out if I'm going to like a party or something, because I'm like, I can't be bothered otherwise. But I probably should do it more often, because I feel like it would look cute. But then again, I'm not that bothered about my brows, so is it really worth it? Just such a nice colour, this. So pretty. It's literally just white. But it's a pretty white, so that's okay. We're going to take this shade here, called Peach Butter. And we're just going to run that in our crease a bit. Oh, there's a hair on my brush. Run this in the crease a bit. Just to sort of give a little bit of a base to the transition. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Oh my god, I've got so much fallout on this palette, it's ridiculous. So now we're taking this shade here, called Just Peachy. Put that in the crease. I love this palette. Like, the colours in it are beautiful, like, it's right up my street. They're so, like, blah, blah, blah. And they're really pigmented and everything. And you can do, like, full, like, peachy, nude, purple in here. Like, they're, like, the looks you could do from this palette. But the one thing that really bugs me is the amount of fallout. Like, look at this. It's ridiculous. And then just look at the pan. Can you see? Look how much fallout is on it. It's unacceptable, Too Faced. Please sort your fallout out. Considering I paid €44 for this palette, there's a lot of fallout. Like, there's fallout of every single eyeshadow palette, let's be honest. Every eyeshadow palette you have, you get fallout because that's just how it works. It's a powder, what do you want it to do sort of thing. But there shouldn't be that much. And it's stressful. So now we're going to take Peach Punch, which is this one here, just to add a bit more depth into the crease. A bit more colour, because that's more like a full-on blown pink, which is really cute. Blending stresses me out so much. Honestly, I thought there was someone outside shouting "Mom." It wasn't. It was a seagull just going "Meow, meow." Well, that's changed my life for the better. Does anyone else get really annoyed when you're looking in a mirror like this in a palette and you've got your brush like this, so your brush is literally facing the palette, isn't it, because you're doing it like this, and then you're just getting closer and closer, and it either hits the mirror or stabs like an eyeshadow pan, and you're just like, wow, now I've got a dent in there. Thanks a lot, brush. It's just like unacceptable, isn't it? Unacceptable. Fresh Picked. Is it picked? Yes, Fresh Picked, which is this like nice dark brownish shade here. And just put it on the outer corner. Oh, I'm going to ruin that eye. That's okay though. We can solve it. Just going to go in with a bit of peach cobbler in the outer corner as well, just to give it a bit more layer. A little bit more peachiness. Like, this palette is literally just like one of the best purchases I think I've ever made. Like, I'm not even being like dramatic when I say that. It is one of the best palettes I've ever bought. And I have brought a lot of palettes because like eyeshadow's like my thing. Look how pretty they look. Obviously we need to neaten them up, but pretty. Extremely pretty. So moving off this palette and onto the Sweet Peach. One thing I will say about this Sweet Peach palette is the mirror. What sort of mirror is that? I'm not being funny, but that's just irritating. We're going to take the shade Bellini. Is it Bellini? Yes. Take the shade here called Bellini and put it on our inner third, I think it is. Is it the inner third? The inner part of your eye, this bit. This half. That's, I don't know what that's called. Maybe it is the inner third, I'm not too sure, but because I'm not good at maths. But hey. If you wet it, it does come out like more of a sheen, but we don't want it that bold. We just want a nice little subtle. Here, I've got some glitter on my eyes, not all matte. Like, that's the statement we're trying to make here, not a full like, oh my god, look at my glitter on my eye. So you do want like a subtle, you don't want like a full-blown thing, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I think it's been so long on this channel since I've actually done like a sit down like chit chat tutorial, if you want to call it that, video on this channel, hasn't it? It's been so long. Do more often. It's just that I just don't really have much to say. Do you know what I mean? I don't have a lot to say, but I also do have a lot to say. It's confusing. I confuse myself sometimes. And all in a bit, just like soften it all out. Oh, did it again. This eye never does anything good, and it stresses me out so much. Just sitting here like, eye, what you doing? That's what you're doing. This brush stresses me out. That's what does stress me out, because there's always so much concealer on it, and no matter where you put it, it just leaves an imprint. And I'm like, okay, my mirror's dirty. I also wing literally everything in life. Not in like a weird way, but just in like a, I like to wing it sort of way. Also, do you like my top? I really like it. My auntie gave it me. It's beautiful, I think. Now I finished the eyes, we're going to take the Benefit Roller Lash, and I'm just going to coat my eyelashes a bit. My eyelashes, as we can all see, are long, naturally. So I've been looking for a mascara for literal ages that looks good on me, because oh, got it on, oh no, because no matter what mascara I use, it just looks awful on me, because my eyelashes are so long, it just sort of makes them look like spider legs, and I'm like, that's not the look I was going for. Because I don't wear mascara to like lengthen my eyelashes or give them volume or anything, because it's all there already. I literally just wear it so my eyelashes don't get lost with my eyeshadow, and just to give them a bit more blackness to them so they don't get lost. That's literally the only reason I wear mascara. I'm trying so hard to look for a drugstore mascara that looks good on my eyelashes and does exactly that, because right now I can only use the Benefit Roller Lash. Not that there's a problem with that, but I just can't be bothered to get the full size because it's like £22 or so, and I'm like, and I bought the travel one. It was like £10.50 or some £10.50 or something like that, just to see if I liked it. and I love it. So I'm like, do I buy the full size? Like this, I've had this since October. Is it October or November? November, when Black Friday sales were on. Had it since then, and I've not run out yet, and it's like end of April, beginning of May. So I'm doing pretty well on that travel size, and I use it near enough every day. So I'm like, when that's out, do I buy a new one, like the full size one, which I probably will, I think. But I do want like a drugstore find, because obviously if I could find a drugstore one, I'm gonna buy a drugstore one, and then just save the roller lash for special occasions. So for my highlight, which is like the biggest thing here, either use the MUA Undress Your Skin Shimmer highlight. I got mascara all over my hand, and now it's transferred on the back of this, so that's great, in the shade Pink Shimmer. Or either I use the Soph Times Makeup Revolution palette in the, I don't know which shade it is, but I use the pink one out of this, so this one. Either one, I use either one normally. I used to use this one, but now I'm more onto this one. I just think it looks a little bit better. I'm going to use this one today. Do you know what I'd really like with this palette? If there was a mirror on it. Like, I really wish there was a mirror here, because I think that would have just been great. Make life so much easier for me. I just can't leave the house without a good blinding highlight on my face. Like, I'm not going to lie to you. Here I go. I'm still scratching around with the same old road. I use me, my mind can. What do you say? You can give me a dream and hide anyway. Have to run away. You're half the world away. If you can't tell, I literally put highlight everywhere. Like, if I want to glow like I am with this look, I'll put some on my chin and then some on the centre of my forehead, because it just adds so much more depth to it. But if I don't want to like glow to the goddesses, and it isn't like a glowy look, then I won't do that. I'll just keep it to the cheekbones, the nose, and the cupid's bow, and the brow bones. Oh my god, I love this highlight way too much, honestly. It's beautiful. Oh, glow to goddesses. Last but not least, for my lips, I use the Victoria's Secret Velvet Matte in the shade Perfection. And then to make it a gloss, because I feel like with this look, I don't really like matte with this look. I just don't think it looks that great. Like, it does look alright, but I just personally don't want it. And because it's spring, spring is more for glosses for me than mattes. Like, I feel like winter, autumn, mattes. Summer, spring, gloss. So obviously I love this colour, so I was like, I don't want it matte, so let's make it a gloss. So I use the Bourjois 3D Effects gloss on top, and it makes it look beautiful. You are beautiful no matter what they say. Words can bring you down. No. Gotta wait for that to dry now. Update on my Towie. I finished season 8 this morning, and now I'm starting season 9. But by the time you're watching this video, I probably would be at the beginning of season 10. Let's be honest. Very excited about that. I'm also starting season 2 of Shameless. So that's a good thing. I don't really have anything else of an update, because I haven't really done anything lately. So comment lately. Oh, it's practically dry, let me. Look how much of a difference that's made already. What I love most about this gloss is the applicator, because it's literally like a brush. So nice. Like, look at that difference. It looks so much better glossy. Look at them lips. Oh my god, let me tidy that up. Look at them lips. Like, they are glossy, and I love it. Only problem is, look at my gloss now. It's like morphed colour. It's a bit sad, isn't it? I'll get over it. It doesn't taste that nice though. doesn't have a nice taste to it. I wouldn't recommend. So that's the end of the video. I hope you've enjoyed watching me chit chat to you about God knows what, and show you my spring look, which I'm addicted to. So if you enjoyed it, smash the thumbs up button, comment anything you want down below. Follow all my social media on screen right now. Subscribe up here, read some videos over here, and I'll see you guys in my next video.